Hello and welcome. Chris from Missouri here, bringing you another video about vintage baseball cards. In this video, I'm going to show you some cards that I recently got back from SGC. It took a long time. It feels like I turned these things in when I was 32, and I just recently got them back. It wasn't quite that long, but it did take a while. It was almost 2 months, and I'm not really used to that with SGC. But I just love the way they look, and I'm going to talk about these cards. But before I do, I want to confess, and if you've been watching my channel, I bet you really know, I haven't been giving the shout outs to new content creators and different people that I think I should be to help get them the kickstart that some people gave me. And I don't know if it's going to help much, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish about this. This is going to be fun for me, I think. Instead of giving them shout outs, they don't know this, but they are going to be my sponsors for this video. Now, I don't know if they're going to give me anything monetary-wise, but maybe if they see me at a show, they'll pat me on the back and give me a half-eaten Snicker bar along with some kind of drink that, I split a drink with them or something. But so my sponsors of this video I'm going to have three sponsors of this video. First sponsor is Rusty Vintage Cards. Get over there, look at his stuff. He's very articulate, and he does a good job of talking about going to shows and just talking about cards. And I like him. Very good guy, and he needs more subscribers. The second sponsor that I have is Andy's Attic. Now, Andy's a cantankerous old dude that he and I think we get along pretty good because, we talked the other night and we talked for a while, and he's just a really good guy. Now he thinks he's better looking than me, but if you turn it over there to the channel, subscribe to his channel, give it a like, you be the judge to see if he's better looking than me. And then the third shout out that I'm going to give is, man, I was hoping I was going to see him at a show coming up, but I think he's going to miss it. But I like his show, and it's Joe Redneck Collector. And with the exception of being from St. Louis and a diehard Cardinal fan, I like some of the stuff he talks about when he talks about his pickups off of eBay and different things, and Facebook and Marketplace, and he works pretty hard to come up with these pickups. So those are my three sponsors for this video, and so get over their channel, like and subscribe. So now the cards that I'm going to show you are cards that, if I would describe it to you, and I don't mean this bad, but to me, most of them are lower tier Hall of Famers on this particular one. But I collect player runs, and this is going to complete some player runs for these guys. So I love their cards, and I don't mean any disrespect by saying that, because matter of fact, people talk about low tier Hall of Famers, and recent players that come up as guys like Harold Baines. And listen, Harold Baines got over 1,500 RBI, I believe. And he was facing some of the same pitchers that Hall of Famers that didn't get that many RBIs faced as well. And then the other one that gets a little bad rap that, I'm not trying to defend him or anything, but it's Jack Morris. And, man, at one time, Jack Morris was a badass. I mean, he was the ace of 3 World Series teams, the Detroit Tigers, the Minnesota Twins, and the Toronto Blue Jays. And then he won a 4th World Series the following year with Toronto. So he's a 4-time World Series winner, and he was the ace on 3 of those staffs. So you might disagree with me about being the ace, but man, he was. Trust me, in my opinion. Now, I'm going to turn this camera around and show you some cards, and you just sit back and relax and enjoy them with me because I love the way they look. So here's my lower tier Hall of Famers that I'm trying to finish. That's a 59 Jim Bunning, 59 Nellie Fox, and Hoyt Wilhelm. Now, Hoyt Wilhelm has a pretty neat story to him. All of them do, but look some of these guys up, and maybe you'll disagree about them being lower tier. Now, beautiful Enos Slaughter, 1959. Early win. Beautiful cards. How about a 59 Robin Roberts? Now, I picked up some of these raw in Kansas City off my buddy named Jason, and some raw off of Stan and stuff at Strongsville. Last 59 card, red Shandings. Now look at that card. Those are beautiful cards. Now, 58, I got an Enos Slaughter. How about a 58 Jim Bunning? A lot of these guys took a long time to get in the Hall of Fame, but they're in there, and I love their cards. I love going after the Hall of Fame player runs, and these guys are part of that. Nellie Fox. How about a 58 Robin Roberts again? Now, 55, Phil Rizzuto. And a 55, Hal Newhouser. There's not too many people that go after Hal Newhouser cards, but I want to finish his run. And I think I'm one card shy. And here's a 55 Bowman, Enos Slaughter. 55 Bowman, and this one's a beautiful card. It's minimum size, but man, I like looking at this card. Minnie Minoso in the worst bunting position as you can ever get into. How about Lou Boudreau? Another 55, but this one, another red Shandings card in a 55 Bowman. And another Robin Roberts card. How about a 54 Bowman early win? How about a 53 Bowman early win? Look at that card. Love the 53s. Now this, I got another Hal Newhouser card to show you. And even though his Leaf card's a tough one to get, I think this 53 Topps is his prettiest card. That's a beautiful card. Go learn a little bit about Hal Newhouser. He's a all-time winningest pitcher, I believe, in the 40s. Speaking of showing 53s, how about red Shandings? I may have finished the red Shandings run. Now I had this card already, but I went ahead and cleared the guy out of all his 51s, and this is Pee Wee Reese. Beautiful card. That's a good looking card, so I don't have pictured what my card looks like, but man, that's gonna be tough to beat. These 51s are beautiful cards. 51 Bowman red Shandings. 51 Bowman Robin Roberts. 51 Bowman in the last Bowman, but not the last card, Phil Rizzuto. Now, last but not least, I picked this up, and I am so glad to have it. And some of you that watch this channel is going to make fun of me, but I'm going to show you my favorite worst card ever made. It's a picture of it's a 49 MP, and it's a picture of Larry Doby. Let me get that in focus. As a left-handed white pitcher wearing number 57. So many mistakes in this card, but I got it, and I really wanted that card, and I'm glad I got that card in Strongsville, close to Cleveland. One of my favorite things, and one of the main reasons I joined this YouTube community, is I love looking at cards, and I love showing cards, and I had nobody to show them to. And this YouTube community has given me that opportunity, and I'm enjoying this every day. And I'm going to try to. I already did another video that I haven't posted yet. That's not going to have my sponsors, but I'm going to try to shout out. I'm going to try to have a couple sponsors on videos coming up, and let's give people some chances, see if you like their stuff, and it'll go a long way. Guys, remember, this is just a hobby. Collect what you like.